My brother, my sister, much as I would like to see irresponsible people suffer for their irresponsible acts, I still do not, and I repeat, I do not subscribe to lawlessness. Now, in what capacity is Mustafa Gbande going to arrest Wontumi? Is he a CID officer? Is he a policeman? Of course, our constitution allows us to facilitate the arrest of criminals. My brother, my sister, when we see them in the acts of criminality, so that the police, the law enforcement outfit can deal with the issue. Has Mustafa Gbande reported to the police the activities of Wontumi? Has Mustafa Gbande gone to the law courts where he can seek justice and redress, so that Wontumi would be summoned to the courts? No matter where he is hiding, they will find him with their summons to come out of his rat hole and make himself available for justice to be delivered. Rather, like a foot soldier, Mustafa Gbande says he's been laying ambush for Wontumi, and all this while he's not been able to get him. He doesn't know where Wontumi is hiding. For me, I think that this is the joke of the century. Please, let's be serious. The NDC is in power, and we don't need jokes like this. Mustafa Gbande for sure knows exactly where to find Wontumi. Wontumi is not a spirit. If you truly want to see Wontumi, you would find Wontumi. It's a matter of going to the courts. The courts would summon Wontumi. Whatever rat hole he is hiding in, he would be exhumed even if he died in there, so that he would be taken to the courts to answer. My brother, my sister, to come out and tell Ghanaians that you've been laying in ambush, in what capacity? Are you a land guard? Are you a policeman? Are you a CID officer? What are you? The ambush that you are laying, can I know whether it is with the help of the police? Well, if you single-handedly want to arrest him because your party is back in power, as you have said, and take him to the police, be ready for whatever consequences that will come your way. Because this is a very ruthless man with no brains. Wontumi has no brains. And Wontumi will do anything for whatever he can get from the land. Be ready for an armed conflict. Be ready for bloodshed. The wisest way to deal with this, my brother Mustafa Gbande, is not to go and lay in ambush with Tiabofre, waiting for Wontumi to come for you to arrest him. I think it's foolhardiness, and that's no insult. Check out what foolhardiness means. It means bravery that is unwise. My brother, my sister, we do not need this kind of jokes. Now there is a strong air of change that is blowing in the whole country. If you're going to be giving us such flimsy excuses for your inability to be able to bring the man to justice like you promised, in fact, you make me start to think twice and say that, what is this guy talking about? You promised that within 1 week of winning the elections, as you said, you will bring Chairman Wontumi to book. In other words, you are waiting for your party to come into power so that the right things can be done, right? It tells us that our democracy is nothing but a democracy. Please, let's be serious and stop these dirty political jokes. Have you reported to the police? Have you spoken to your lawyers to take the issue to court so that you can find Wontumi there? When Wontumi comes to the court, then you can now decide to ambush him and carry him to the police if that is still necessary. Until then, please spare us these jokes. Nana Addo has already suffocated us with his dirty policies and unpatriotic behavior. He and his ilk have pillaged the whole of the nation, And we want something wise, not these jokes. You have given Ghanaians a lot of hope. Please continue in this hope journey. Do not descend into these joke gutters, I beg you.
Sawa, do you go to church?
Yes, I do.
Do you have Bible on your phone?
Yes, I can get it.
You can get it. Okay. Look at Luke chapter 14, verse 31.
Are you a pastor?
I'm a servant of God.
Okay.
I'm a servant of God.
Luke chapter 14.
14, verse 31.
Okay.
Yes, read it.
Luke 14:31.
31.
Or suppose a king is about to go to war against another king.
Or suppose a king are going to a war against another king. So, if suppose a political party, government in power, are going to election against other political party, go on.
Won't he first sit down and consider whether he is able with 10,000 men to oppose the one coming against him with 20,000?
Don't you think, MPP, what we have done, free education, agenda 111, now all the kidney, we are going to be free and stuff, the policies we have brought. Don't you think how we have brought Ghana economy to this stage? Don't you think MPP will sit down and plan how to win election 2024? Continue.
31 is ended.
31 is ended. So don't you think MPP, how we go through, how they delayed us on 208, how they delayed the development of Ghana 208. They cannot stop us. They cannot stop the Ghanaians' development. Now look at Cantonment. Look at Loboni. It's like Europe. It's
Really?
like Europe.
Which part of Cantonment?
Do you know Cantonment well?